The vast expanse of space is filled with wonders beyond our imagination. Among the countless celestial bodies that adorn the cosmos, there is one that has captured our attention like no other. Today we're going to talk about a planet that lies approximately 600 light years away from us in the constellation of Cygnus. It was discovered by NASA's Kepler Space Telescope back in 2011, and since then it has been one of the most intriguing exoplanets in our cosmic backyard. But what makes Kepler-22b so special? Is it really the second Earth out there waiting to be explored? This is shorter than the 365 days it takes for the Earth to orbit the Sun. As a result, a year on Kepler-22b is shorter than a year on Earth, with a radius of about 2.4 times that of Earth. It is larger than our planet, but not by much. Its mass is still unknown, but its density suggests that it is either rocky, ocean-covered, or gas. This means that the planet receives more sunlight than Earth, but not too much to make it inhabitable. We also know that it receives about 90% of the sunlight that Earth receives, which is an important factor when determining the planet's habitability. While we can't say for sure, the conditions on this distant planet do seem promising. If it is indeed rocky and ocean-covered like some scientists believe, then it's possible that life could exist there. We know that life on Earth thrives in all sorts of environments, from the freezing cold of the Arctic to the scorching heat of the desert. So who knows? Maybe life on Kepler-22b has found a way to adapt to its environment. Additionally, it is located within the habitable zone of its star, which means that it could have liquid water on its surface. We would need to conduct further tests and analysis to rule out other possible explanations. But it would certainly be an exciting development and a major step forward in our search for extraterrestrial life. An atmosphere is important because it helps to regulate a planet's temperature and protect its surface from harmful radiation. According to some estimates, there could be billions of potentially habitable planets in our galaxy alone. And while we have yet to discover confirmed life elsewhere in the universe, the sheer number of planets out there gives us hope that we are not alone. Without an atmosphere, life as we know it could not survive. Maybe one day in the future, we will be able to travel to distant stars and explore planets like Kepler-22b. Who knows? It might not be as far-fetched as you think. With advancements in science and technology, anything is possible. Also, don't forget to check out our other videos, which we think you might enjoy as well. Thanks for watching. However, if Kepler-22b does have an atmosphere, then it could be made up of gases such as carbon dioxide, nitrogen, and oxygen. This would make the planet even more hospitable to life. Share your thoughts in the comments below. The planet's position relative to its star is crucial for its habitability because it is the smallest planet known to orbit in the habitable zone of a star, similar to our Sun. While it may not be the exact twin of Earth as some people imagined, it is definitely a fascinating world that is worthy of our attention. If it were too far away, it would be frozen, and if it were too close, it would be scorching hot. With our current technology, it would take us over 1,000 years to reach it. Even if we were able to travel at the speed of light, with the help of powerful telescopes and advanced space probes, we can continue to study this distant planet and unlock its secrets. In fact, scientists are already planning future missions to explore nearby stars, and some of these missions will focus on finding biosignatures in the atmosphere of planets like Kepler-22b. Biosignatures are signs of life, such as the presence of oxygen or methane. If we find these gases on Kepler-22b, it would be a strong indication that the planet could support life. This means that exploring Kepler-22b remains a distant dream for now, but the fact that it is in the habitable zone suggests that the conditions on its surface could be just right for liquid water to exist. If it's rocky, it could have a solid surface like Earth, which would make it easier for humans to explore. This is similar to Earth's average temperature, which makes it a potentially habitable world. However, if it's covered in water, it would be difficult to determine whether it has a solid surface or not. And if it's gaseous, it wouldn't be suitable for human habitation as we know it. Its mass, however, remains uncertain. Scientists estimate that it could be anywhere from 2.3 to 8.6 times the mass of Earth. If it were heavier than Earth, it would have a stronger gravity, which could make standing on its surface quite challenging. But if it were lighter than Earth, it would have weaker gravity, making it easier to stand on. However, scientists cannot confirm this until they have more data about its mass. Furthermore, it receives about 90% of the sunlight that the Earth receives. This means that it is not too far from its star to be completely frozen, but not too close to be scorching hot either. Let us delve deep into the fascinating details of this distant world and uncover the secrets that make it a compelling candidate for human habitation. Liquid water is an essential ingredient for life as we know it, so the discovery of Kepler-22b has sparked excitement among astronomers and astrobiologists alike. But before we continue, make sure you hit that like button for more videos like this. In this video, we will cover everything you need to know about Kepler-22b, the possible Earth 2.0. So Kepler-22b orbits a star similar to our Sun, Kepler-22, which is about twice as old as our Sun. This means that Kepler-22 is a bit more developed and has a slightly larger radius than our Sun. However, despite being a bit more massive, it doesn't give off any more light than our Sun. This is because the brightness of a star depends on its surface area rather than its mass. Since Kepler-22 and our Sun have roughly the same brightness, this means they also have similar surface areas. The planet orbits this star at a distance of 1.5 astronomical units, which means that it completes one orbit around its star in 290 Earth days. Scientists believe that the conditions on Kepler-22b could be just right for liquid water to exist on the planet's surface. Now, let's take a look at the size of this intriguing planet. So what exactly do we know about Kepler-22b? Well, for starters, it is bigger than Earth, but not too big. It's not a gas giant like Jupiter. We also know that it orbits its star every 290 days, which is shorter than Earth's orbital period. Furthermore, models suggest that the planet could have a temperate climate, with temperatures ranging from -20 degrees Celsius to 20 degrees Celsius. So could life exist on Kepler-22b? That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? However, we still don't know whether Kepler-22b has an atmosphere or not. Many scientists consider Kepler-2 to be one of the most promising Earth-like candidates. However, despite all the excitement surrounding Kepler-22b, it's important to remember that it is still over 600 light-years away. But that doesn't mean we can't learn more about it. Of course, discovering biosignatures alone would not be enough to confirm that there is life on Kepler-22b. What makes Kepler-22b truly remarkable is that it offers us a glimpse into the possibility of there being countless Earth-like planets out there. As we continue to explore the cosmos and uncover its mysteries, we can't help but wonder if there is another world out there that could be our new home. But for now, we can marvel at the beauty and mystery of this distant world and dream of the day when we will be able to visit it ourselves. So what do you think about Kepler-22b, the possible Earth 2.0? Would you like to visit this distant planet one day?